Sudir.
ఒక్క నిమిషం అయిపోయింది.
बेटा డైరెక్టర్ వస్తాడు, అక్కడ నుంచి జూమ్ చేసి తీసుకోరా,
నుంచి తీసుకుంటా సైడ్ తీసుకుని వస్తా.
నీవాడేనా శ్రీకాంత్?
So,
Each forward for the rededication rally. Please assemble near the Vatica as contingent.
Sandeep,
All the people who
Flags.
have given their names for the
Flag to the
contingent to
side.
please collect their flags and proceed towards the Vatica. The people who have given their names for the rally, please collect the flags and proceed towards the Vatica. Others who want to join can join both. Those who have not given their names and wish to join the rally can still join the rally. Rest of us, please stand near the OPT area, near the stairs, to enjoy and feel pride about the rally. All the contingents will kindly assemble near the Vatica.
you are requested to go towards AIIMS Vatica, all of you. I do not want anyone standing here. All of you. ये तिरंगा वाले जो लोग हैं वो उसके साथ नहीं चलेंगे। तिरंगा वाले रैली के सबसे पीछे रहेंगे।
అన్నా భయ్యా
If you want to come in fast.
బండి తీసుకునేదండి అన్నా అన్నా అన్నా
అందరూ తమ తమ స్థానాల్లో నిల్చోమని విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నాను. I request all of you to please stand in your assigned places. ఏ దేశమేగినా ఎందుకాలడినా పొగడరా నీ తల్లి భూమి భారతిని నిలుపరా నీ జాతి నిండు గౌరవము. We are so very proud to be Indians and we are so very proud to be born in this country with such a rich culture and heritage. Ladies and gentlemen, let us not take this freedom for granted and always strive to be free in our minds and in our hearts.
और अंत में मैं भी यही कहूँगा कि जो भरा नहीं है भावों से, बहती जिसमें रसधार नहीं, वह हृदय नहीं पत्थर है जिसमें स्वदेश का प्यार नहीं.
Today, our Honorable Prime Minister has said कि जब तक आप धरती से नहीं जुड़ोगे तब तक आप ऊंचा नहीं उठ सकते. So that indicates that we need to be rooted.
కేబుల్ పోయింది ఇంకో కేబుల్ ఉంటుంది ఇంకోటి తీసుకో
నేను తీసుకున్నా
కేబుల్ తీసుకురా అందరూ
मैं आप सबका स्वागत करता हूँ. आप सभी का और हर्षोल्लास देखने लायक है.
केबल తీసుకురా
यहाँ पर जो हमने फॉर्मेशन बनाया, सबसे पहला फॉर्मेशन है 75, 7 and 5, 75, and the faculty is leading over there in 75. A big round of applause for them. Then comes India, 75 years of India, the formation depicting the students, the faculty, the housekeeping staff, our security is the India formation. You can see how the national flag is also feeling that enthusiasm and बहुत ही विहंगम दृश्य. तिरंगा आसमान पे लहराता हुआ आप देखेंगे, हर तिरंगा लहरा रहा है. और ये इंडिया का फॉर्मेशन. उसके बाद ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंस, इसका फॉर्मेशन जो हमें फ़ख्र है इस इंस्टीट्यूट का हिस्सा होते हुए. और उसके साथ एक 200 करोड़ वैक्सीनेशन जो हमने एक बहुत ही ऊंचा पड़ाव जो हमने प्राप्त किया, और इसको साथ लेकर खड़े हैं हमारे 4 नर्सिंग अफसर हैं जो कि शुरू से, जिस दिन से हमारा वैक्सीनेशन शुरू हुआ है, जिस दिन से हमारा इंस्टीट्यूट शुरू हुआ है, उस दिन से इस योजना में, इस कार्य में जुड़े हुए हैं. उनके हाथ में आप ये जो फ्लेक्स देख रहे हैं 200 करोड़ वैक्सीनेशन का, वो यहाँ पर आपके सामने. और जी हाँ, ये देश, ये राष्ट्र, उसका प्रतीक ये तिरंगा आपके सामने अशोक चक्र के साथ में, और उसके सामने ट्रेडिशनल पोशाक में हमारे भारत के प्रत्येक राज्य से आए हुए हमारे ये सभी लोग इंडिया को डिपिक्ट करते हुए हम सब इस पर्व में शामिल है, बहुत बड़ी बात है। हम सब लोग के लिए एक बार जोरदार तालियां। आज़ादी के 75th अमृत महोत्सव पर आप सब लोगों का यहाँ पर होना, एक साथ होना, इस बात का प्रतीक है कि हम सब इस योजना में इस देश को आगे प्रगति पर ले जाने के लिए सक्षम है। और हमने एक निर्णय ले लिया है कि हम देश को आगे बढ़ाने में हम सभी आपको नौचार करेंगे। ये एक रीडेडिकेशन रैली थी। हम अपने आप को समर्पित करते हैं राष्ट्र को। हमारे नर्सिंग ऑफिसर्स, हमारे स्टूडेंट्स, सिक्योरिटी और सबसे लास्ट में जो एक कॉन्टिंजेंट जिसको डॉक्टर प्रफुल्ल लीड कर रहे थे अपने बुलेट के ऊपर, जोश और उत्साह। जय हिंद। और हमारे साथ सबसे आखिर में आप देख सकते हैं 16 बिहार रेजिमेंट का एक बैंड। 16 बिहार, जहां दोस्तों मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ, 16 बिहार वही पलटन है जिसने गलवान के ऊपर चाइनीज सेना के चक्के चुड़ा दिए थे। एक बार जोरदार तालियां इन लोगों के लिए। वीर बिहारी हमारे साथ है।
इनके हाथ तालियां सबको दे दो। उधर पीछे भी है
जैसे ही हम एक साथ छोड़ेंगे भारत माता की जय बोलने के बाद, पहले डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कीजिए।
బారిష్ రా థ్యాంక్ యూ లేదా
తెమ్మని చెప్పిన ఏమి మరి ఇంకా
ఎట్లా ఎట్లా పోయింది
ఒక్క నిమిషం కాడింగ్
నాకు నాకు చెప్తావు కదా
Everyone got the balloons? balloons सभी जल्दी जल्दी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करो। ड्रोन थोड़ा सा साइड में करेंगे क्योंकि बलून हो सकता है, बलून से हिट हो सकता है। बलून्स आ गए सबके पास। भारत माता की जय। तिरंगा आसमान में उड़ता हुआ, राष्ट्र की ये शान तिरंगा ऐसा ही आसमान में लगातार रहे। हमारे राष्ट्र का गौरव हमेशा आसमान को छूता रहे, यही अपेक्षा और प्रार्थना। इसके बाद मैं आप सबसे अनुरोध करूंगा कि फ्लैग्स एक जगह इकट्ठा करके सभी लोग ओपीडी हॉल में जो बैठने का व्यवस्था किया गया, मुख्य प्रोग्राम वहाँ पर होगा, वहाँ पर सभी लोग सम्मिलित होंगे अभी थोड़ी देर में। धन्यवाद।
रेड का थोड़ा ऊपर अन्ना ये थोड़ा
నేను దీంట్లో అడ్డం పెడితే నేను లైవ్ ఎట్లా కాదు
కొద్ది బ్యాగ్ నుండి తీసుకున్నాం
అందరు అడ్డం ఉన్నారు నేను ఒకటి
సగం సగం కొంచెం వెనక్కి వచ్చాను కొంచెం వెనక్కి వచ్చాను పిచ్చే పిచ్చే थोड़ा पीछे आप पीछे
इधर वाले सभी आने चाहिए हमारे थैंक यू
ఒక్క నిమిషం ఒక స్టార్ట్ కానీ 1 మినిట్
నువ్వు ఎంత ఫాస్ట్గా నేను రైడ్ చేసినప్పుడు మెల్లగా రైడ్ చేస్తాను కనుక స్పీడ్గా రైడ్ చేస్తా ఉంటే ఫాలో పడతాను కెమెరా
స్టార్ట్ కాదు ఓకే చెప్తున్నా
అంటే ఆయన స్టార్ట్ అవ్వమంటారు
ఓకే స్టార్ట్ కొనియా ఒక్క నిమిషం ఒక్క ఓ పోనీ 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 ఆప పోనీ పోనీ ఎటు 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 ఇటు బాస్ బాస్
Please get aside. Now we will have a band display. Like in the military traditions, we have a band display to celebrate the victory. So here is the 75th year of India's independence, and that we are going to commemorate with the band display of 16th Bihar Regiment. They are here with us. This band of 16th Bihar is commanded by Chief Subedar Bandmaster S.K. Thakur. All of you are requested to come out of the opening hall and see this band display, which is a very good thing to observe. The military traditions, the military band in front of you, 16 Bihar for band display. जय हिंद। राजू, सोलह बिहार के इस बैंड का यहाँ पर आना हमारे एम्स के लिए एक बहुत गौरवशाली बात है। इनका काफी कमिटमेंट था और ये वही पलटन है जिसको गलवान की पलटन कहा जाता है। कर्नल संतोष बाबू 15 जून वो दिन था जिस वक्त चाइनीज सेना का आमना सामना इनके साथ हुआ गलवान घाटी में, गलवान रिवर जो है वहां पर, और भारतीय सेना के सर्वोच्च परंपरा को मद्देनजर रखते हुए कर्नल संतोष कुमार उनके 15 सैनिकों के साथ भारत की रक्षा में लड़ते लड़ते वहां पर शहीद हुए और अपने अभूतपूर्व साहस का परिचय उन्होंने दिया। इस बैंड का यहां पर आना, मैं जब इनके एडजुटेंट और सीओ से बात कर रहा था तो उनको ये मैंने कहा कि आप लोगों से बात होना मेरे लिए बड़ी फक्र की बात है। एक गौरवशाली परंपरा के इस बैंड को, इस सेना के इस रेजिमेंट को 16 बिहार के यहाँ पर आने के लिए हम काफ़ी शुक्रगुजार हैं। एक हमारा एम्स की तरफ से एक छोटा सा टोकन ऑफ लव मैं अनुरोध करूंगा डॉक्टर विकास पाटिल जी को, हमारे एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर, उनको वो प्रेजेंट करें। बैंड डिस्प्ले में जो एक रेजिमेंटल फंक्शन में एक रेजिमेंट को एक सहायता राशि, एक प्यार का तोहफा, धन्यवाद। आप सबसे अनुरोध है कि ओपीडी ब्लॉक में अभी जो प्रोग्राम होगा उसके लिए बिना हलचल मचाए वहां पर शांति के साथ सभी लोग असेंबल होंगे। आप लोगों से अनुरोध है कि आप हमारे साथ जलपान करके जरूर जाइए। थैंक यू। जय हिंद। जो फोटो उधर खींचना है वो खींच के कृपया जल्दी से अंदर चले जाए। हमारे यहाँ पर अभी इसके बाद का जो प्रोग्राम है शुरुआत होगी। एक बच्चों ने आपके लिए एक बहुत अच्छा प्रोग्राम रखा हुआ है और कुछ पुरस्कार भी है। सभी लोग ओपीडी में जमा होंगे। सभी लोग फ्लैग्स जो है इकट्ठा करें। हाउसकीपिंग को आदेश है कि ये फ्लैग्स जो है इकट्ठा करें। एडमिन्स जय हिंद। जय हिंद।
पाड़ना ना हो गया राइट।
थैंक यू राजू सर।
सर फोटो फोटो Okay, right.
Anyone who wants to get a photograph, director is still here. They can come forward and hurry up. Come. India contingent.
अरे उड़ जाएगा साथ में उड़ जाएगा
Okay.
Thank you. बाहर जो लोग खड़े हैं वो फोटोग्राफ बाद में करेंगे, अभी अंदर जाएंगे सभी लोगों से अनुरोध है कि यहाँ पर ओपीडी हॉल में जाएंगे.
వాళ్ళు నిలబడుతున్నాయి కదా. ఓకే రైట్ మేడం.
थैंक यू. प्लीज गो इनसाइड. प्रोग्राम लेट हो रहा है, सभी लोग अंदर चलेंगे.
तो हट गया ना.
On this auspicious occasion of a very special celebration of 75 years of independence of our motherland, the Diamond Jubilee celebrations at AIIMS Bibinagar, Hyderabad. It's really overwhelming to see the gallery full. Today the sun is brighter, but not without a reason. It is the sunshine after a long clouded, gloomy century. Rather, 2 centuries of Indian sky were overcast by the colonial rule over the Indians. It might have been instigated by some of the countrymen themselves. Today, as we celebrate our Independence Day, we are not just proudly announcing ourselves free, but we are slapping hardest on the face of some traitors who have been intrinsically responsible for our unreasonable slavery. We have fought, shed blood in every possible way, borne every torture they have inflicted us with, and finally we have won. Our Gandhi, our Nehru, our Bhagat Singh, our Netaji, all of them have been successful. We bow to them in reverence. I request all the distinguished faculty and my dear students to join me to applaud our dignitaries, our acclaimed director Dr. Vikas Bhatia sir, our honorable officiating dean Dr. Nitin John sir, our distinguished medical superintendent Neeraj Agarwal sir, our honorable DDA Colonel SP Anandrao sir, our financial advisor Shri Rashid Abbas Ansari, and our honorable SC Shri D. Govardhana, the most cordial welcome onto the dais. A round of applause please. We at AIIMS Hyderabad take pride in our national identity, so we celebrate this day not just for the sake of it, but with all heart and soul. सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, हम बुलबुले हैं इसकी, ये गुलिस्ता हमारा. I take privilege in welcoming you all on behalf of the management, and I wish you all a very happy Independence Day. स्वतंत्र दिवस की शुभकामनाएं, स्वतंत्र दिनोत्सव शुभाकांक्षलु. I can feel the air is full of patriotism and enthusiasm on the occasion of this celebration of 75 years of independence. He is a visionary, a living idol of a man who happens to be most righteous person with a distinct vision. He hardly needs any introduction. He is one of the most celebrated dignitaries and has made all of us proud with distinguished work in numerous capacities at AIIMS Bibinagar. He is an exemplary inspiration to all of us. Yes, you guessed it right. He is none other than our illustrious director, Sri Dr. Vikas Bhatia ji. May I take the pleasure in inviting him to embark us with few words of wisdom. Sir, please.
Namaskar, good morning.
पाना ना फोटो.
आप सबसे अनुरोध है पीछे अगर बैठ जाएं.
All the staff are please requested to sit down. All the housekeeping staff and security please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, सबसे पहले आप सबको आज़ादी के अमृत महोत्सव की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं. देश के 75 वर्ष आज़ादी के और इस अवसर पर हम सब एक दूसरे के साथ मिलके इस पर्व को मना रहे हैं. On the dais, my colleagues, Dean Dr. Nitin, Dr. Neeraj, Medical Superintendent, Colonel RSP Anantarao, Deputy Director Administration, Shri Rashid Abbas Ansari ji, our Financial Advisor, Mr. Govardhan, Superintendent Engineer, Dr. Sangeeta Sampath, Dean Research, faculty members, nursing officers, officers from various sections, dear students and staff and media present here. It's a matter of great pleasure that every person present in this hall is born in free India. I don't think anyone in this hall is more than 75 years old. This is the gift, this is the blessing, what we have got from our freedom fighters. When few years back, our Prime Minister that in 2022, India will be celebrating 75 years of independence. We were just thinking that time, how will this year be like? How will it be different from the previous Independence Day? But you can feel yourself that today we had some extraordinary celebrations. A lot of excitement, a lot of participation in form of rally, mobiles, and the Bihar Regiment band, and a lot of cultural programs yet to follow. Beautification of our building with our tricolor caps, beautiful t-shirts, and flags is definitely giving us a wonderful feeling. We feel so happy that we all are celebrating this independence together. This has happened because of sacrifices and balidan by our freedom fighters. This is the time that we remember them. This is also the time that we tell our children that how this freedom was achieved. We read in the history books, or we saw on the screen, we see on the television, but we need to remember people have died. They have sacrificed their lives for freedom of India. A group of people who came to India for some business, they occupied Calcutta, East India Company, then started ruling for about 100 years. And then when the movement started picking up, it became British Raj and ruled for over 200 years. So many losses, economic, social, and colonial rule destroyed our thinking, our ideology. They tried to destroy our nation. But our strong leaders has given us freedom. We are remembering these moments because we should always remember that we have commitment to free India, and we have to see that we take it and we make it one of the best country, the strongest country in the world. Today, while listening to the Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, he emphasized on certain things. You all know that India started on the slogan of Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. It was Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji who added Jai Vigyan. You will be very happy to know that today Prime Minister has added Jai Anusandhan. That reflects the commitment that we have moved ahead. And if you are aware that we released one beautiful magazine which was released by Honorable Governor in the month of June, and we named it Anusandhan at AIIMS Bibinagar, where you all are part of it, your contributions, your publications, your research, your projects, all that has been put together, and we have named it Anusandhan. And that reflects that how the nation, our nation thinks, our Prime Minister thinks that this is the time we must be Atmanirbhar in research, in innovations, and bringing more and more new things in this world. Why should we be dependent on other countries? When in 1947 India became independent, the biggest problem, the challenge was basic needs. Many of the young boys and girls, or those who are in 30s, 40s, may not be aware. But if you have seen the movies, many of them even black and white, many of them were based on the famines. There was no food for millions of people for our country. There were deaths because of starvations. The biggest achievement, among the big achievements, if we remember, is the Green Revolution of 60s, which has made our country self-reliant. We are the largest producer of pulses in the world and the second largest producer of wheat, rice and sugar cane. Another important and challenging situation was that we are free India. We need to have our own constitution. And in 1951, Dr. Ambedkar, the chairman, the father of constitution, he gave direction, he gave us that constitution which is being followed all over the country. We went into the advancement of space and technology. When I was in class 10, the cover page that was introduced, the front page used to have Aryabhat. And Aryabhat was the first satellite which was launched by our country. That was in 75. We have been able to reach to Moon and Mars. We have the second strongest military power in the world. Today, we have our own, we are the nuclear power. When it was first time tested, it was called Smiling Buddha. That was the time when only 5 nations were having this super nuclear power. Subsequently, we had another test which was done at Pokhran, Agni missiles, and today we have our Tejas, and many countries, they are asking India to provide those. These are some of the big achievements. If we see a country which is now 75-year-old, that how we moved from the famines to the technological advancement. Today we are the largest digital market in the world. We are the largest, fastest growing startups in ecosystem. So the COVID itself has been one of the successful story which we all have seen. Even today we saw one big hoarding of 200 crore vaccines. When 2 years or more than 2 years back, everybody was thinking that how will we come out of this disease, this pandemic. Our country responded not only for our own people, but to rest of the world as well. And we supplied COVID vaccine to many countries. India, with its philosophy to help all the humanity, every nation, is well known. Ladies and gentlemen, health sector, where we all are very much attached, and AIIMS is one of those visions of our country, of our Prime Minister. Today we have 22 AIIMS at different stages. Some are fully functional, some are in different stages, and some are taking shape. Additionally, every district is going to have a medical college. There is a revolution which is being observed now in the health sector. AIIMS Bharat, the largest, the biggest program, insurance program, the largest network of 1.2 lakhs of health and wellness center, Digital Health India, and many more, which is reaching to the population, to the needy and the underprivileged communities. Friends, we are celebrating the 3rd Independence Day of our institute. The first one was in August 2020, because the institute started on 26th August 2019. So the first Independence Day was in 2020, then 2021, and now 2022. If you remember some of the formal, informal discussion which I have been having with all of you, that one day we will be more than 5,000, 10,000 in this campus. Today, we are 212 students, and another 100 are about to join next month. 89 faculty members who joined in last 1.5 years. About 192 nursing officers who have joined us through NORCET. We have officers, we have housekeeping staff, security and manpower, which could be in the range of around 400 to 500. If you count all of together as AIIMS Bibinagar family, we are about 800 strong. And those who were here in 1920, they can remember that what was the number which we were having and what was the situation. And in last 2.5 years, we have made good progress. today our students are going to start their final MBBS. They will be entering into the 7th semester next month. And the 4th batch of MBBS, full batch, will be coming through NEET. We started with the AIIMS program. We committed to our students, to all of you, that we will start. Once we make the commitment, it means commitment and it has to be fulfilled. We have postgraduate MDMS residents in 8 departments, and another 6 departments are going to join. Right now, even today, possibly, the counseling is going on at AIIMS New Delhi, and Dr. Rahul has gone there. And they will also join in some clinical branches. We have approvals for various paramedical courses, and next month we will start with 2 paramedical courses as well in laboratory technology, medical lab technology, and radio imaging. And as soon as we have more facilities in ophthalmology, we'll start in optometry. We got the approval for the genomics and counseling, OPGT, and also for BSc course in midwifery, and many more courses which we propose to start in next coming days. And BSc nursing will also be started, which we have the approval possibly next year, because we have the shortage of the space right now. Research, as I mentioned, is one of our important pillar. More than 255 publications have been done. Intramural projects by 29 faculty and submission by 49 of you itself reflects your commitment and your desire to do a lot of anusandhan in this institute. We have a lot of extramural projects that also reflects that you are submitting. Most important is the submission. First you submit, then comes approval. And once you get the approval and funding, it gives you a lot of happiness and a lot of strength which you acquire through that. And we have a large number of extramural projects, and one health program course will also be beginning, postgraduate PDF course, very soon in this institute. More than 50 conferences, CMEs, workshops have been organized in last 1 year. Our examination section is doing very well. They keep on conducting various exams and interviews from time to time. Our recruitment is also on the track. We have advertised the faculty positions for the 40 departments which we propose to have, functional 40 departments in this institute, and the vacant 94 positions have been advertised, and 1 month from now the interviews will begin, which means that we are going to have super specialty departments in this institute by the end of this year. More nursing officers will be joining through NORCET, and non-faculty positions will be filled up. As soon as we are prepared to start the nursing courses, we will recruit the faculty for the nursing college as well. Friends, our hospital, which we started with on a small scale as the OPD on 2nd June 2020 on Telangana Formation Day, today is fully functional with various support from the laboratories and the radio diagnosis department, and we have seen more than 1.5 lakh patients so far. Indoor facilities with 100 beds is available. Operation theatre, we started in October, has conducted more than 400 major surgeries and about 5,000 minor surgeries and procedures. ICUs, adult and pediatric ICU and HDUs are also facilities are available in this temporary building, which is yet to get renovated. We have one of the good RT-PCR laboratory facility, and nearly 30,000 tests have been done. Dr. Lakshmi is very happy about it. And it was the time when this facility was not there and we had to send samples to Hyderabad. About 27 COVID vaccination has been done by our institute. People don't have to go far away. We all were vaccinated, and you all remember that we started here on 21st January last year, and how we have vaccinated each and every person, everybody of this institute. Our outreach programs are gradually also picking up. We wanted to have the Rural Health Training Center, and we wrote to the government to give us 10 acres of land, and that has been sanctioned to us, and we will get in days from now, few days from now. Urban Health Training Center will also be functional soon, and medical mobile unit is getting a lot of appreciation, where 6 villages have been adopted and about 50,000 population is being adopted. Our finance section is very busy now. They didn't have any money in the beginning, and everything depends upon money. If we have a strong economy, if we have good amount of money, we can develop a lot of facilities. I remember when we came, we could spend only few lakh rupees in the beginning in 2019. And I learned today morning that our budget is now 110 crores. That includes your salary. Spending money is very tough. See, if you say, I have given you 5 lakh rupees for the project, you know how tough it is to spend that money. It's not easy. And now if we have to spend 100 crore, how tough it is to spend that money. You have to show that you are working, you are doing something, only then you can spend money. Friends, they have now established the PFMS system, and with the recent guidelines from Government of India, is going to be a single treasury system which will be functional. Our administration is busy with a lot of services which you all are providing through for the procurement. A GEM is functional, and we have organized 2 institute body meetings earlier, and the third one is due on 20th. We are organizing, and 3 standing academic committee meeting, and also governing body and standing selection committee meetings and SFC. So we know that we have to do all this, because without convening these meetings, we can't take the policy decision for the institute. You will be very happy to note that 185 crore rupees, which is set aside for procurement of medical equipments and laboratory equipments and teaching equipments, we have started working on that. And we have an agreement with the Government of India, with the ministry now, and we have already submitted our requirement of 59 crores. And very soon, the installation of the MRI and soon of the CT scan will be accomplished. You will also be happy to note that the state-of-the-art dual digital X-ray machine has been installed in the radio diagnosis. We have 3D and 2D ultrasound facilities, because till date the radio diagnosis department, who were having limited facilities, were able to do 100 X-rays and ultrasounds every single day, and nearly 30,000 investigations they have done. It's also a big achievement. And I'm sure the department is going to be very strong, because you are going to have the MD program in your department very soon, from next month itself. सबसे खुशी की बात जो मैं आपसे कहना चाहता था, वो हमारे इंजीनियरिंग सेक्शन की तरफ से है. Mr. Govardhan is sitting very silently, and there is a lot of work which is to be done, and this is something which we have been waiting for a long time. When will we have our new complex? When will our tender get approved? When will our buildings start taking shape? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a wonderful Independence Day. The construction work which has begun now reflects that we are celebrating this Independence Day on a very positive note as well, because we are going to have our own residential complex, various buildings, and also the institutional complex. What are we going to have? This is going to be one of the only AIIMS in India, one of possibly the only medical college where our students, MBBS boys and girls, can you believe somebody staying on 19th floor, MBBS student, 19th floor, and have the fresh air in free India. Can you imagine our nursing officer having a cup of coffee on 18th floor and our assistant professor on 24th floor enjoying some bread pakoras in the monsoon season? This is going to happen. Our faculty members, our other staff, they also will have those towers, and those towers will have the market complex also. The community hall, community building will have enough space for you to enjoy, celebrate, dance and sing. You can have all the social events, the guest house and other areas. There is a plan to have the swimming pool. We are going to have the wonderful sports area, and in middle of all these towers, there is going to be a small practice bungalow as well. In the institutional area, this entire complex is going to be renovated into the hospital. It means that you all and we all should be prepared in next couple of months to shift and reshift with that kind of mindset. Right. So we may have to vacate C block if we move on to another building which comes up like AIIMS or night shelter, which can accommodate about 250 residents. So all that is needed. So we should be prepared for those kind of quick changes which are needed. 750 bedded hospital with all the super specialties and laboratories and blood bank and nuclear medicine will be available now. A separate new hospital complex is also coming up behind this building, which will be 4th floor, G+4, will have the 19 operation theaters, modular operation theaters, will have 76 intensive care unit beds in different specialties, will have nuclear medicine bunkers and radiotherapy, would be able to best of the radiotherapy and chemotherapy in this institute. So this is the hospital part. Next to the C block, there will be the academic block, which will have the departments, research, and various administrative buildings. The only institute where we have a plan for a president's office, director's office, 3 dean's office, 3 associate dean's office, registrar's office, DDA's office, FS office, superintendent engineer office, and also a cafe over there. So this is going to be the academic block, and we'll have the nursing college and skill labs as well. Additionally, we are going to have the state-of-the-art auditorium, 650, and it will have the digital hall where we can have the digital display, plus 4 halls in that auditorium complex, and mortuary, and many more complexes will be coming up. This is all in phase 1, and roughly we are going to spend about $2 billion US. Congratulations to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll stop here. My only humble request to all of you is, while we are working, it happens, and being the most intelligent brains, the rich brains which you all have, the differences may appear, differences of opinion. There's no problem in that. But please help each other. Let's not fight on small things. Not that you are fighting. I'm just advising that you must remember the slogan, Sabka Saath. We have to work together. We need support of each other. I need your support. You need each other's support. That's how we want to build a best institute in the country. And Sabka Vikas, that's possible if we all make a team. These are basic management principles which are reflected in a simple words to understand. And Sabka Vishwas, have faith, trust in each other, and yourself, and sabka prayas, which means everyone has to contribute. Without your support, without your teamwork, without your contribution, it is not possible to make a good institute. I once again emphasize on this, and the dreams which we have, which you have, my dream, your dream of the people outside, millions of them, we have to see that it becomes a reality and we make one of the best institute. Our plans are best, we are executing we are on the right track. We see that we do not lose our track and we keep working rapidly and on the track. We see that in next 2 years time, this project of construction has to be completed in 2 years. In 2 years time, we are able to see one of the best construction and one of the best institute in our country. With these words, I once again give my shubhkamnaएं, good wishes to all of you, to your families, to my fellow countrymen, all my colleagues here, everybody. Enjoy the freedom of this country, enjoy the 75th independence, 75 years of independence of country. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. The essence of great leadership is influence and not authority. We feel really privileged to have your supervision and backing with us at all times. Sir, we all promise that we follow Sabke Saath Sabka Vikas. Now it's time that we acknowledge the talent and hard work and dedication of our staff. So let's move on to the felicitation of staff rendering best services. కష్టపడి వాళ్ళని అభినందించడం వాళ్ళకి ప్రోత్సాహాన్ని ఇస్తుంది, వాళ్ళ తోటి వాళ్ళని కూడా ప్రోత్సహిస్తుంది. So I humbly request our esteemed director Dr. Vikas Bhatia sir to felicitate these employees, and the nominees are from administration we have Mr. Hari Babu, the outsourcing employee Mr. Hari Babu. Please come on to the dais.
Hello. I'm sorry to inform you, but Subedar Hari Babu, he was working day and night here. Yesterday in the morning at about 5:30, he lost his father. So he has to rush away towards Tirupati, about 700 kilometers from this place. The work and dedication shown by Hari Babu in all the tasks which was entrusted to him, he's been honored here by the director, Executive Director Dr. Vikas Bhatia. On his behalf, his fellow colleague will be accepting this award.
Sir, photo. Sir, photo. Sir.
Okay, from nursing officers, the nominees are Mr. Srijit CS. Mr. CS Srijit, please come on the dais.
ముందుకో అటు ఆడికెళ్ళి నువ్వు అటు ఫోటో
The next nominee in nursing officers is Ms. Anusha Pooja. Ms. Anusha Pooja, please come on the dais.
మేడం ఫోటో.
From outsourcing employees, we have Mr. Ranjit Kumar from MS office. Mr. Ranjit Kumar. Mrs. Rajeshwari M. Rajeshwari. Big round of applause, please. Mr. G. Jahangir. G. Jahangir. Can we have Jahangir on dais, please? From housekeeping, the nominees are Mrs. P. Pallavi, Mr. B. Mahesh. I repeat, Mr. B. Mahesh from housekeeping. Come on to the dais, please, Mr. B. Mahesh. Do we have Mr. B. Mahesh here? And for security, the nominees are Mr. Balaswamy G. G. Balaswamy. G. Balaswamy. And from security, we have Mrs. M. Deepika. Mrs. M. Deepika, please.
చెప్తా అన్నా కామెంట్ మాస్క్ తీసేస్తున్నాను.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hearty congratulations to all the winners. Now, this to motivate others also to work harder and strive towards the second. Keep up your good work. Now, let us dedicate this Independence Day to the sons of the nation and start our cultural programs. Let's have some fun with melodious songs and the musty of dances, which will end in your home. So gear up to delve deeper into the patterns of music and dance. I request all the dignitaries to please occupy your distinguished chairs in the audience. Thank you, sir. Without wasting any further time, I invite on stage Dr. Amrita. Dr. Amrita, please come on the dais. Dr. Amrita is a junior resident from pathology. I welcome her to sing a song in praise of our Bharat Mata. Dr. Amrita, please come here.
जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती चरणं प्रणमामः। जय जय हे भगवति सुरभारति तव चरणं प्रणमामः। नाद ब्रह्ममयि जय वागेश्वरि नाद ब्रह्ममयि जय वागेश्वरि शरणं ते गच्छामः। जय जय हे भगवति सुरभारति तव चरणं प्रणमामः। त्वमसि शरण्या त्रिभुवनधन्या सुरमुनिवन्दितचरणा। निरे धनि 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 ग ब ब निरे धनि 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 ग ब ब निरे रे ग ब ग ब ध ब धनि धनि ग ब म रे धनि ग ब ब म प। त्वमसि शरण्या त्रिभुवनधन्या सुरमुनिवन्दितचरणा। नवरसमधुरा कविता मुखरा स्मितरुचिरुचिराभरणा। जय जय हे भगवति सुरभारति तव चरणं प्रणमामः। तव चरणं प्रणमामः। नाद ब्रह्ममयि जय वागेश्वरि शरणं ते गच्छामः। शरणं ते गच्छामः। शरणं ते गच्छामः।
That was indeed a melodious song. I request Amrita to stay back. Dr. Amrita, please stay back. I welcome on stage Dr. Arjun, junior resident from microbiology, and Mr. Kashyap, 2020 batch MBBS student. They are performing on the song.
సైడ్ సైడ్ సరే అవునండి పైకి హైట్ కట్ అయిపోయింది
प्याते हैं दुबाबन की तमन्ना मेरी ज़िंदगी शम्मा की सूरत हो खुदाया मेरी। है वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, है वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू। मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू। है वतन मेरे वतन, है वतन मेरे
से पहुँचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू।
पहुँचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तो। है वतन मेरे वतन, है वतन मेरे वतन।
अफसोस नहीं जो तेरे लिए सौ दर्द सहे, महफूज रहे तेरी याद सदा चल जाए, ये रहे न रहे। ऐ मेरी ज़मीं महबूब मेरी, मेरी नस नस में तेरा इश्क बहे, फीका न पड़े कभी रंग तेरा जिस्मों से निकल के खून कहे। तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जाए बनके मैं खिल जाए, किसी है दिल की आरज़ू। तेरी गलियों में बह जाए खेतों में लहराए, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। वो
यहाँ हज़ार जहाँ दुख नियारे, कहीं भी तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं है। असल है 100 दिन दुनिया को मारे, नहीं कहीं तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं।
मैं गया जहाँ भी बस तेरी याद थी, जो मेरे साथ थी मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती। सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत, प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही। माँ तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, अम्मा तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम,
वंदे मातरम,
वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम।
वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। Thank you.
That was an excellent performance, celebrating the true spirit of patriotism, putting one's motherland before everything, including oneself. It was an excellent spirit of patriotism sung by the three of them. As we all know, we are commemorating the 75 years of independence and the glorious history of our country. The Government of India has launched an initiative called Azadi Amrit Mahotsav. And to enlighten us all about the details of this initiative, I invite Ms. Preeti, our MBBS student of batch 2021.
इंकलाब जिंदाबाद। तुम मुझे खो दो, मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा। स्वराज्य हा माझा जन्मसिद्ध अधिकार आहे आणि मी तो मिळवणारच। स्वराज्य ना जन्म हक्क। Do we know who said this? Let us find these slogans, but do we even remember their work? These martyrs sacrificed their lives to give peaceful life to our forefathers and their succeeding generations. So, here we are today, celebrating the diamond jubilee of our independence, that is 75 years of India's independence. To celebrate this and the glorious history of its people, culture and achievements, the Government of India has initiated Independence Day. It started on 12 March 2021 and will end post a year on 15th August 2023. Directed towards remembering the patriots of India who have not only been instrumental in bringing India this far in its evolutionary journey, but also instilling in others and their own selves the power and potential to enable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi's vision of activating India 2.0, reignited by the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. In the words of Shri Narendra Modi, Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav means elixir of energy of independence, elixir of inspiration, of the warriors of freedom struggle, elixir of new ideas and pledges, elixir of Atmanirbharta. Therefore, this Mahotsav is a festival of awakening of the nation, festival of fulfilling the dream of good governance, festival of global peace and development. Along with this, Har Ghar Tiranga is a campaign launched under this Mahotsav. I would also like to highlight the exclusive event taking place in the US city of Boston, which will join India in the 2-day extra-waiting celebration of its own. For the first time in the history of US, participants from 32 countries are going to march at the India Day parade on the India Street in Boston today. An aeroplane carrying a 220 feet US-India flag over Boston will add glory to this wonderful event. Such a proud moment for India, isn't it? Let's pray that just as the years of independence add up, so should multiply the prosperity and development of our country. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.
Thank you, Preeti. Well done. Now I call upon Mr. Anshuman, our MBBS student of batch 2021, to remind us all about the sacrifices made by our great freedom fighters.
Freedom is never dear at any price. It is the very breath of life. These were the words of wisdom and enlightenment of our ever-revered and beloved Mahatma Gandhi ji. Today, as we enter into a new era of completion of 75 years of India's independence from the British Raj, I, Anshuman Pradhan, would like to take the opportunity to reflect on the struggles, the fortitude and the tenacity of our great freedom fighters. It was a selfless sacrifice, endurance and the empowering spirit of our great freedom leaders which empowered every Indian to fight for liberty, equality and become aware of not just his own rights but of a collective social responsibility towards our motherland. The very spirit of मैं रहूं या ना रहूं, भारत के रहना चाहिए provoked a sense of collective belongingness and realization among people from all race, religion, creed and gender towards achieving a unified goal, the principles of satyagraha and non-violence of Mahatma Gandhi ji, the fearlessness, courage and the valor of Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev, to the dauntlessness of Subhash Chandra Bose, led to the motivation and arose as a strong guiding force under an effective leadership which brought about the winds of change in the mindset of millions of Indians. The audacity, grit and the gallantry of Rani Lakshmibai, Tatya Tope, Mangal Pandey and Hazrat Mahal in the very first struggle for independence in the year 1857, to the sheer daringness and prowess of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Jawaharlal Nehru, Chandrasekhar Azad, Lala Lajpat Rai and Bal Gangadhar Tilak, unified the entire country into an indomitable and unbreakable force which shook the British Raj, compelling it to lose the most precious jewel in its crown. Today, after 75 years, golden jubilee of Indian independence, as we enter into a new dawn, the 90 crore dynamic youth of India have turned into giant unstoppable beats of growth, progress and prosperity, taking India to new heights of self-reliance and as to being a global superpower in space technology, healthcare, industrial development, engineering, infrastructure, defense, information technology and economics. India now has golden wings to fly away from its colonial past towards being a global leader with the principles of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, Preeti and Anshuman, for enlightening us about Azadi Ki Amrit Mahotsav and making us aware of the glorious freedom struggle of our nation and selfless sacrifices by our patriots. Let's all welcome the very enthusiastic Ravi Chumai of 2021 batch, our MBBS student, to give a solo dance performance as a dedication to our nation and its cultures of all time. Vande Mataram as a tribute to our nation.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Supalam, Madhyaja Shitalam, Sasya Shamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Subrajosa Pulakitayami, Pullakusumita Dhrumadala Shobhini, Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini, Sukadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Subrajotna Pulakitayamini, Pullakusumita Dhrumadala Shobhini, Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini, Sukadam Varadam Mataram, Koti Koti Kanta Karakala Ninada Karale, Koti Koti Bhutendrita Karakalawale, Kevale Matuniki Bhate, Bahubaladharini, Namami Tarini, Tripuralavani, Mataram, Vande Mataram, Tumi Vidya, Tumi Dharma, Tumi Hridi, Tumi Dharma, Tumi Prana Sharire, Bahute Tumi Mahashakti, Hridaye Tumi Bhakti, Tomari Pratima Gadi Mandire, Mandire, Vande Mataram, Tumhi Durga Dasha Prahana Dharini, Kamala Kamala Dhara Viharini, Vani Vidyadayini, Namami Tvam Namami Kamalam, Amalam Atulam, Sujalam Supalam, Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shamalam Saradham, Susmitam Bhushitam, Dharani Bharani Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
Thank you, Manjana. It was indeed a very good tribute. Now welcome on stage the Nightingale of AIIMS, Surabhi, our nursing officer, along with her friends, to sing Jai Ho for our nation.
Check.
our ready-based student. He'll enter you by singing Komaram Bihudo as a tribute to the legendary Komaram Bee of Telangana. We have a video of AIIMS Bibinagar celebrating Azadi ke Amrit Mahotsav. The video credits goes to Dr. Prashant from Forensic Medicine. Can we have the video, please?
Shooting the good guitar.
प्रगतियों का आनंदोत्सव है, आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव है, ये महोत्सव है। बलिदानों के सम्मान का, महिलाओं के उत्थान का, अवसर बने कल्याण का, जन जन का उत्सव है, हर मन का उत्सव है, ये महोत्सव है, ये अमृत महोत्सव है।
వాళ్ళకి అర్థమైపోతుంది వెనక అర్థమైపోతుంది వెనక అర్థమైపోతుంది
We want to work close to people in the community.
Thank you, Prashant sir. Feeling grateful and not expressing is like wrapping a present and not giving it. May I take the privilege to welcome our SP, PDA, Colonel SP Anand Rao sir onto the dais to convey the vote of thanks. I humbly request you, sir.
है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा, मैं गीत वहाँ के गाता हूँ, भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुना। आज के समारोह के अध्यक्ष महोदय परम आदरणीय डॉक्टर विकास भाटिया, कार्यपालक निदेशक महोदय, officiating team academics, Dr. Bibinagar, Dr. Agrawal, medical student, Dean Research, Group Captain Sangeeta Madam, our AC Mr. Govardhan, our financial advisor, Mr. Rashid, all the esteemed faculty, our nursing officers, students, security, housekeeping, and other staff और साथियों, स्वतंत्रता के इस पिछड़ते हुए वर्षगांठ पर मैं आप सब लोगों को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं। स्वतंत्रता का ये उत्सव भारत में हर जगह आज मनाया जा रहा है, जिसमें बहुत सारे कुछ ऐसे आयाम हमने कायम किए हैं। हर घर तिरंगा, 200 करोड़ वैक्सीनेशन और न जाने ऐसे कितने ही माइलस्टोन हमने इस साल अचीव किए।
सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल ने कहा था, जब हमारे 15 अगस्त 1947 में जब हमने स्वतंत्रता मिली थी, उस वक्त उन्होंने कहा था कि स्वतंत्रता के साथ साथ कर्तव्य निष्ठा बहुत जरूरी है। आज ये सब माइलस्टोन जब हम देखते हैं, जो हमारे अचीवमेंट्स हैं, राष्ट्र की जो अचीवमेंट्स हैं, वो उन्होंने कहा हुआ मुझे याद आता है कि स्वतंत्रता के साथ साथ कर्तव्य निष्ठा का एक अमृत महोत्सव हम हर जगह देख रहे हैं। आज आप सभी लोग जो सम्मिलित हुए हैं, इस महोत्सव को एक जन आंदोलन के तौर पर आपने यहाँ पर प्रस्तुत किया। एक बहुत ही अच्छा स्वर्णिम अध्याय हमने यहाँ पर एक लिखा है। और इस वक्त हमारे साथ 16 बिहार रेजिमेंट के एक बहुत ही वीर बटालियन के हमारे जवान बैंड के तौर पर हमारे साथ आए। उनके कमांडिंग ऑफिसर कर्नल रविकांत, उनका मैं शुक्रगुजार हूँ। मैं डॉक्टर विकास पाटिया, हमारे जो डायरेक्टर हैं, उनका शुक्रगुजार हूँ। उनके साथ कुछ ऐसे लोग हैं जो सामने नहीं आए, लेकिन पर्दे के पीछे काम करते हैं। एक आइडिया सा डॉक्टर विकास पाटिया जब एक कॉन्फ्रेंस हुआ था, तब उन्होंने कहा था कि कुछ ऐसी चीज़ हो हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट में, ये 75th ईयर को सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए अमृत महोत्सव को एक खास तौर पर सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए उन्हें एक ख्वाहिश जाहिर की थी। और उस ख्वाहिश को एक मूर्त रूप आप लोगों ने अपनी मेहनत करके दिया। इसमें डॉक्टर महेश्वर रेड्डी, उनकी मैडम मधुलता मैडम, हमारे फैकल्टी के, मैं एक और चीज़ यहाँ पर मेंशन करना चाहता हूँ कि डॉक्टर महेश्वर रेड्डी और मधुलता मैडम का आज मैरिज एनिवर्सरी है। क्या इसके अलावा कोई दिन नहीं मिला था? और इसके अलावा जो संगीत, ये संदीप दरे करके हैं हमारे एनेस्थेटिस्ट, उनका भी आज मैरिज एनिवर्सरी है। ये सर्जन और ये एनेस्थेटिस्ट दोनों को ये चाल चली है। इन लोगों ने, इसके अलावा डॉक्टर यदुकुल है, उन्होंने इनिशिएटिव किया। डॉक्टर प्रफुल्ल है, डॉक्टर पराग है, डॉक्टर रश्मि है। इसके अलावा रेडियोलॉजी के जो हमारे डॉक्टर अभिषेक है, डॉक्टर अन्नपूर्णा है, और ये सभी फैकल्टी, मैं नाम किसी का भूल जाऊंगा तो मुझे कृपया माफ कीजिए, हर एक का नाम कहीं भूल सकता हूँ। डॉक्टर सीतू पालो है, उन्होंने नर्सेस को मोटिवेट किया, उनको यहाँ पर लाया। इसके अलावा मेरे हाउसकीपिंग के स्टाफ है, मिस्टर दीपक है, सिक्योरिटी के विनोद कुमार हैं, और मेरा जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का स्टाफ है, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव ऑफिसर के साथ साथ जो भी हमारा स्टाफ है, हमारे नर्सेस हैं, खासकर वो नर्सेस जो हमसे हमारे साथ उस वक्त से जुड़े हुए हैं जब ये इंस्टीट्यूट शुरू भी नहीं हुआ। ऐसे कुछ 3-4 नर्सेस हमारे साथ उस वक्त से हैं जो कि बाद में नॉर्सेट क्लियर करके सबसे प्रथम हमारे पास ज्वाइन किए। उनका हमारे इस 200 करोड़ के वैक्सीनेशन में एक लॉयल शेयर है, उसको सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए एक छोटा सा फ्लेक्स हमने बनाया। वो आप लोग देखेंगे कि जो एक प्रोसेशन हमारा चला, ये समर्पण यात्रा जिसे मैंने कहा है, समर्पण हम एक बार रीडेडिकेट करते हैं राष्ट्र की इस प्रगति में। हम अपने आप को झोंक देंगे, हमारे कर्तव्य का पालन करेंगे और अच्छे से हम अपना काम करेंगे। इस रीडेडिकेशन को, इस रीडेडिकेशन रैली या समर्पण यात्रा को जिस तरह से हमने यहाँ पर मुफ्त स्वरूप दिया है, ये आप ड्रोन के माध्यम से आप देखेंगे, बहुत ही विहंगम दृश्य आप उसमें देखेंगे कि किस तरह से हमने ये 75वां आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव यहाँ पर मनाया। ये जो भी आज हम कर रहे हैं, ये जो हमारी फ्यूचर जनरेशन है, ये बच्चे जो हमारे पास एजुकेशन के लिए आ रहे हैं, बीबीएस के बच्चे, एमडी के बच्चे, उनके सामने बहुत अच्छा आदर्श हम रख रहे हैं इस प्रोग्राम के माध्यम से। और ये प्रोग्राम को कामयाब करने के लिए लोग रात को भी यहाँ पर आके लगे रहे हैं, ये स्टेज बनाने के लिए, ये डेकोरेशन करने के लिए, ये कुर्सियाँ लगाने के लिए, ये झंडे लगाने के लिए। डॉक्टर प्रफुल्ल और ये लोग रात को आके यहाँ पर ही करते रहे। हमारे कुछ साथी पूरा संडे यहाँ पर काम करते रहे हैं, उन लोगों के लिए जोरदार तालियां। हमारा इंजीनियरिंग सेक्शन है, उन्होंने पूरा माइक सिस्टम लगाया है, हर जगह पर वो लोग काम किए। उन्होंने बहुत ही बेहतरीन, आप लोगों ने देखा कि बहुत ही अच्छा लाइटिंग किया हुआ है हमारे बिल्डिंग को। कम समय में इन्होंने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है, उन लोगों के लिए जोरदार तालियां। ये वो लोग हैं जो हमारी पूरी बिल्डिंग्स, हमारे ऑक्सीजन प्लांट, हमारे जनरेटर, हर जगह ये लोग पर्दे के पीछे काम करते रहते हैं। 24 घंटे ड्यूटी है ये। लाइट जाती है, वो लोग दौड़ते रहते हैं। कोई पानी का प्रॉब्लम है, कहीं कोई और किसी तरह का प्रॉब्लम है, ये लोग लगातार अहर्निश सेवा में है, जिसे हम सब कहते हैं, ये काम चलते रहते हैं। ये सभी काम करने वाले लोग, ये अहर्निश सेवा में है, इस संस्कृत के सुभाषित को कार्य शैली में डालने वाले ये सभी लोग, उन सबको मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ। धन्यवाद, थैंक यू, जय हिंद।
Thank you, sir. I declare that the celebration of the program is over. I take your leave with patriotic joy and promise to become worthy citizens of our great nation on the behalf of all of you. I thank one and all and for making this celebration a grand success. Jai Hind, Bharat Mata Ki Jai. I request you all to kindly move forward to OPG OPD for having some refreshments. Thank you, sir. All of you please stay back. Let's all sing the national anthem. Can we have Anvita or Surabhi on stage? Anvita or Surabhi? Are you there? Okay.
आई वांटेड टू से क्या है कि ये इसलिए ज़रूरी है कि उसी काम करोगे तो रिवॉर्ड ऑल राइट ऑल द बेस्ट ओके कृष्णा इधर गाड़ी वाड़ी क्यों बढ़ा रहे हो तुम लोग कृष्णा इधर इंडिपेंडेंस डे कृष्णा भी मिल रहा
हाँ ना ऐसा कोई भी नहीं, पूरा झंडा आ रहा है।
झंडा दूसरा होना फिर आइए
दसा
क्या कर रहे क्या है
इधर का फोटो दिखा रंजीत राजेश्वरी राजेश्वरी संदीप संदीप
ये आपको संभाल के रखना ये मतलब वेस्ट इधर उधर नहीं कर लेना
अविनाश बालागिरी सुपरवाइजर बालागिरी का
मास्क प्लीज
రేణుక మణికంఠ
మాస్క్ తీయం
కర్ణాకర్ సంతోషిని సంతోషిని
మాస్క్
మాస్క్
मास्क मास्क
मैम सर
देता हूँ
उसका